Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you can hear me okay. So if you can hear me, just say I can hear you. Paranoid about audio problems now, but it's a great day today. XRP just looks like what appears to be happening is they just beat the lawsuit. So XRP is up. I think the last time I checked it was up 30-40%. So I'm gonna check it right now again to make sure we're all on the same page here. XRP is up 23% right now. It spiked out at 40. Some people started taking some profits. Let's take a look at the market right now. So people started taking some profits. So now it's at 63 and it's moving forward, marching forward. We're about an hour or a little bit, an hour and a half past what the decision to simply find XRP 125 million and possibly even appeal the lawsuit completely. Now, this is huge, right? And the thing about this is happening in a down market when everybody's scared, nerves are wrecked. So this is what we were talking about, is by the time these things happen, it's too late. We're an hour in and we're up 23%. I can see clearly 100, 200% in the next 2 or 3 weeks. So by the time you get your money together, you say you can hear one side of your microphone. Let me change that. I think I know what that is. Let me see where that's at. Audio capture. We got mono. So yeah, it should be better now. I had to change to mono. So you should be able to. You should hear it out of both sides of your microphone. Both sides now. Yeah. So maybe I'm screaming too loud. So we'll just take the volume down a little bit. But I will go forward. Right? Is that it's too late now? Right? It's not too late. I mean, is that the thing about it is when you sit on the sidelines and you say, well, I'm going to wait. I don't know. I'm scared. I told a dude this the other day, and he was coming at me hard about XRP. Well, only an idiot would buy it now. You got to wait until this happens and that happens and that happens. I said, who goes into a neighborhood, a real estate investor that's actually successful, says, hey, I'm going to go in there. I'm not going to buy this nice property that's undervalued right now. I'm going to wait until they put in a Publix, a Starbucks, a gym, upper middle class people move in. The police gets better, the crime gets better. They start improving the streets, improving the neighborhood. Then I'm going to buy it. At that point, you're too late. The prices already went up. The price don't wait on you. The valuations don't wait on you to make your decision. They go up with the improvement of the properties or the neighborhood that it's in. That's what happens at XRP. You can't be sitting on the sidelines, waiting around. I don't know. Let's see. Because these things happen rapidly. And then it's too late. By the time you get your money together, crop it over, you got to wait 24 hours before you can do a trade. You already missed 40, 50%. And that 40, 50% is compounded. That's the thing you don't realize. Most of you don't understand this is that, let's say, for example, let's say you got a crypto, let's just say at $1. Let's just say it to be a round number. And I want to get in at, it's at 50 cents today. And I said, well, I'm not going to get in. I'll just wait. Let's see what happens. And then by the time it doubles in price, that's when you get in at $1. Now, the people got in at 50 cents. Now, they have twice as much as you. Twice as much. Then you, twice as many coins or tokens or assets or whatever they have, twice as much as you because they got it in earlier. Now they fit that 100% gain. You'd be like, well, I still got in. I still got it at a low price. No, you didn't, because that person has twice as much. You don't have 3 times as much as you. So let's say you do make $1 million out of it. The other person made $2 million. The other person may have made $3 million because they got in earlier. And that $1 million to $3 million, $1 million to $2 million to $3 million is a huge number. It's huge. And then it keeps, as you get bigger and bigger, the amount difference that they got between what you got keeps getting bigger and bigger as the dollar amount, as the assets move up in valuation. And that's what people don't realize, right? So let's talk about what happened. Talk about a lot of things. I need you guys to share a lot of 10 of your friends. If you can, please, I would appreciate it if you would at least, subscribe to the channel if you've ever done so. Like the video. This is a great day. I'm going to try to go as long as I can today. I just flew in from Tennessee this morning, and now I'm ready back in my studio. So hopefully this sounds a little better. I turned it down a little bit. What did you make, Mr. Hindsight? Mindset is an idiot. I've been talking about XRP for 2-3 years. I've been accumulating for 3 years, and people have saw me do it. We've done it. You must be new. Mindset must be new. I don't know how to block people on YouTube yet, but I would block you if I could. I'll figure it out, and I'll block people like that. So that's the thing of Mr. Hindsight. I've been talking about XRP every single week for 4 years. So stupid, man. So back to what I was saying. Let me go ahead. How do I block this dude? How do I get rid of this dude? I'm going to go ahead and hide him. Hide user on this channel. I'm not going to talk to that dude no more. So he don't know. So I want to talk a little bit about, people always do that, is that the thing about it is that once something becomes real, people always look back and say, well, everybody knew that. No, everybody didn't know, because everybody knew everybody would be rich. That's the thing about people. They don't realize it's easy. Once something happens, it seems obvious. That's the thing about prediction and stuff like that, is that once the predictions are happening in real time, people are scared, don't know. Nobody understands what's happening in real time. Then once the actual prediction comes true, it looks obvious, like, oh, but it's too late now. You have to be able to predict these things ahead of time before it happens, right? So I want to talk a little bit about some things that, we're going to talk a little bit about Ripple's legal victory. Then we're going to talk about, like I said, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. We've been talking about XRP for 3 years. I've been talking about it on my X. If you guys are into XRP and you're not following me on Twitter or X.com, the younger people keep telling me that's what it is, please follow me on X.com. I'll put the link in here. I mostly talk about XRP on Twitter. So that's probably about half of what I talk about. I kind of keep my Twitter to just crypto. Instagram is more stocks, crypto, tech, and TikTok is the same thing. But so it's right there. So follow me on Twitter if you can. Now, it's not too late. It's not too late for XRP. Some people keep asking, but it's only up 23%. We're about an hour and a half after the decision. It'll probably be up 100, 200% over the next, couple of months or whatever. When the Bitcoin or crypto bull run starts takes effect, that's when we're going to see that rapid jump to $8, $9, what I've been talking about for 2-3 years. We're going to see a jump to $8 or $9. Then we're going to see it on March 20. And everybody's going to be shocked. Oh, I didn't know. Everybody knew that when it gets to 20. But if everybody knew it, then why isn't everybody rich? So you still have time. We're still very early in all of the crypto because of what's happening with the election. It's actually a good opportunity for a lot of people because it's volatility now. There's uncertainty. There's wars and rumors of wars. There's a lot of things happening global economically that is holding crypto down temporarily. So whenever it's an opportunity. I said that I went live on Friday night and Monday night saying the same thing. This is a huge opportunity for a lot of people. But if you can't let fear overwhelm you and take over what your potential and your opportunity. So let's move on. So we said legal, I want to read, let me see. I think I lost my notes. That's crazy. Here are my notes. So I want to be more informational. So let's read some stuff. So SEC lawsuit conclusion, Ripple has been ordered to pay $125 million civil penalty after a federal judge ruled that its institutional sale of XRP violated federal securities laws. This fine is significantly lower than the $1 billion, which was ridiculous. That was a ridiculous. So $1 billion would have bankrupted Ripple. So it's significantly lower than $1 billion initially sought by the SEC. The judgment provides clarity on regulatory status of XRP, potentially paving the way for other cryptocurrencies facing similar challenge. At this point in time, XRP is the only crypto on the planet that has regulatory clarity. XRP is the only crypto on the planet that has that right now. And if you don't believe that's a significant advantage in the marketplace, you have to research more. It's a significant advantage in the marketplace to have regulatory clarity. They have a letter that clears them up. They can go forward. They're the only crypto on the planet that can go forward now without worrying about the SEC coming. Everybody else has to worry. Once you've been through a trial, you can't, like criminal trials, I don't know about civil, double jeopardy, you can't be you can't be going to trial again. Now, I'm not saying that applies to civil lawsuits. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I don't know really, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But I'm just saying is that once you go through something, once it's over, you not only have the legal clarity to go forward, you also have the mental clarity. You don't realize how much this lawsuit has been holding down on the team. You know how hard it is for them to recruit developers? If you're a developer, you're a hotshot kid coming out of college, and they recruit you to be a developer, blockchain developer, who are you going to go for? You're going to go for one of these hot startups or XRP, who's been, price has been, and remember, they give out tokens and they give out other things and shares in the company to work for them. They're not going to they're not going to recruit the best talent because people are afraid. They're not going to be able to make those partnerships because people are afraid with businesses, organizations all over the world. They're not going to be able to do anything. This has been a huge weight on XRP for years. That's been holding down an otherwise strong cryptocurrency that should be naturally, just with parity with Bitcoin, be at $8 to $10. And people say, why do you say that? It's because when Bitcoin was at 20, XRP was right under 4. So now we triple the price of Bitcoin. Every other crypto on earth, 90% of the good ones, have risen in parity with Bitcoin. Now, XRP was held down. XRP was at $3.60-70 when Bitcoin was at 20. Now we triple that price, gets us at Bitcoin at 60, which we're right at 56, 57, just by parity with Bitcoin. XRP should be at $9, $10. And just that's not even counting innovation. That's not counting hype. That's not counting partnerships. None of that. No, none of that values. That's just the overall market going up. It should have carried XRP to those numbers. So that's a conservative. That's a very conservative number. So, like I said, if you are follow me, please follow me on follow me on Twitter. Also, subscribe to this channel if you love learning about crypto, stocks, tech, emerging technology. We talk about it all. We, for the next year, I'm probably going to stick to crypto. If crypto starts to fall, we'll switch to tech. Whatever's doing good within that sphere of tech, emerging technology, crypto, blockchain, AI, and quantum computing, we stick to that. They have something big planned. Well, it says the text link brought me here. So we got 1,145 people. So like I said, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. We got 1,200 people in this room, but for some reason, we only got a few hundred likes. I need you guys to like the video before we can continue. Like I said, I appreciate each and every one of you. Now let's talk about Judge Torres's ruling. That's wrong. Give me 1 second here. Delete. Yeah, so back to what we're saying. And the thing about it is that once you've been collecting, you've been building up, you've been talking about something, the thing about haters, they don't come out when it's down. Nobody says nothing. It's quiet. It's completely quiet. Nobody says nothing. Only when things start to do well, people start making money, the haters will come out of nowhere. They're so angry they didn't get in. Oh, God, I didn't get in. These idiots. The society's holding me down. Society, it's not me. It's my father didn't treat me right. He left me when I was little, and now I can't see I can't see anything. I'm still dealing with a lot of trauma. That's how people are. That they want to blame other people. No, you just didn't get on it. You were too busy on Netflix. You were too busy eating cheese puffs. You were too busy doing a lot of other things. And that's all it was. Some people paid attention to executing, you didn't. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of things I should have executed on in my life, and I didn't. And I should have. But you have to take responsibility for those misses and say next time it's not going to happen. It's nobody's fault. 99% of things in life are all your fault. Now, that's not a bad thing. It's that you can change something by accepting fault for the things in your life. You change those little things and you get better going forward. That's all it's about. So let's talk about Judge Torres's ruling. Reverse cockroaches. That's what they are. A real cockroach comes out when it's dark. But the reverse cockroach comes out when it's light. When things are doing well, then they come out. What's going on? We got to stop this. So Judge Torres' ruling, the court ruled that Ripple's programmatic sales of XRP to retail investors, this is a big one, did not violate securities laws. Now, that was what this whole case was really about, is there's programmatic sales, sorry for me to say, even though I'm a software engineer, programmatic sales of XRP did not violate securities laws, right? This aspect of the ruling is seen as a major win for Ripple and sets a positive precedence for other cryptocurrency. This is not only big for XRP, this is big for all of crypto. And in all these big developments that are happening, you got Trump, you got all this other stuff, you got people doing all these things. You have Harris trying to get into crypto. You have there's a bill that's been brought forth in front of the U.S. Senate about making sure crypto is a strategic reserve for the U.S. government. JP Morgan is buying crypto. MicroStrategy is buying crypto. There's a lot of big developments that's been happening over the last year, and we haven't seen those developments reflected in overall crypto's price. But all of these things have to happen eventually. And when they all hit, they're going to hit hard over the entire market. And we're only about a month, 2 months, at most 3 months by then. So, by distinguishing between institutional sales and programmatic sales, the ruling provides a clear framework for how cryptocurrencies in general can be marketed and sold. This case is a landmark case. It will be referenced for the rest of our lives when it comes to cryptocurrencies. This is not a small thing, and XRP led the way. They won't be forgotten for that. XRP, this is an historic moment in technology, in emerging technology, in cryptocurrency, in blockchain technology. XRP has led the path that all cryptocurrencies can follow. It's like, I don't want to say that, that's kind of being insensitive. It's like the leader of all the cryptos, and it went, and it led the way. Like a leader of civil rights or something for cryptocurrencies. So this is huge, and they're not going to be forgotten for this. They're not going to be forgotten for this. So like I said, further compliance, Ripple must, what happened? I think I'm listening. So like I said, if you're not following me, please do so. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And also, also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, and please like the video. Because what do we have? We got 1,200 people in there, but we only have 400 likes. I need you guys to like the video. We really appreciate that. So further compliance, Ripple must file a registration statement if it intends to sell any securities, ensuring further compliance with securities laws. So now they have guidance. They know what to do. And that's a big thing, is that in cryptocurrency for years, we don't know, nobody knows what to do because the SEC does not provide guidance. This is a framework, and it hasn't, remember, a lot of times when big things happen in life, and I'm not comparing this to 9/11, but if you were old enough to remember 9/11, or you remember like parts of COVID, you'll know that a lot of things in hindsight, you realize how big that moment was. When it's happening in real time, you don't really get it. Like when 9/11 happened, I was like 18. I think I was like 18, first year of college. And I walked in, I was living with my mom at the time. So I walked in and I see this plane hit a building. Oh, that's crazy. And I'm talking to my mom, whatever, another plane hits it. I'm like, oh, that's 2 accidents at once. I hear everybody saying it's not an accident, whatever. Then before I left for my art class that morning in college, I said, well, that's crazy. I guess somebody attacked America. I didn't realize the significance of that moment until like a month later. After they analyze it, they talk about it, it starts to make an impact in society. That's when you start to see how big that moment was. And that's exactly what's happening right in front of us. This is a big moment. We don't know yet. We don't realize how big this is when they start referencing it in the future, when they start talking about all this stuff, when the cryptocurrencies start using this as a framework of moving forward. This is a huge moment in cryptocurrency. Don't be doubtful. This is huge, right? And this is a huge moment, and a lot of people are going to make a lot of money based on it. Your mic keeps fizzing out, probably because I'm screaming. I got to stop screaming so hard. Sorry. Yeah, so I don't know. Let's see. Probably because I'm talking too loud, and it's black. It's peeking out. So let's move on. So market reaction, right? So the market reaction, right, is that the resolution of the lawsuit and a relatively small penalty, which is $1 billion to 100 million, which they're probably not going to pay all that either, because it's going to be, they're probably going to be, it's going to get an appeal, and it's going to come down significantly in appeal. So they're not going to pay much of that. So it's a relatively small penalty, and it's led to a sharp increase in XRP's price. This is where XRP's at right now since we've been talking. Let's bring it up. It's taking so people are actually, some people are selling. That's what you will see a lot of times, is that when something spikes up, you got to remember, a lot of people have been waiting for years. They have, a lot of people, especially people who have given up over time, they have like sell orders at these certain price points, and that's what's going to kill the momentum at first. So the momentum at first will be slow. It's pretty, this is only an hour in. We're an hour and a half since the, yeah, I got to get some new cords. So I got some actually downstairs, so it could be the cords. I got to replace those cords. But this is, we're going to see a 40, 50, 60, 100% return on this in less than, I think less than 6 weeks. And like I said, what happens is that when something first takes off, people don't really know how to judge it. And a lot of people who've been locked into XRP at 30, 40 cents, or maybe, they bought it $1, they gave up. But they're not giving up right now. They put in sell orders months ago and just walked away. And now these sell orders are starting to hit. So it's going to be a turbulent few hours, maybe a day, maybe 2 days of hitting those sell orders and trying to break through them. So that's all it is. It's we just got to wait, and we'll see that change. Who was on my live the other day when I was talking about the Hillfigure dude, the Hillfigure Shoes man. The dude I'm not gonna say his name, but the dude that wears Hillfigure Shoes, he sold all his XRP 3 days ago. You see what I'm saying? That's why you don't trust the dude that wears Hillfigure Shoes. That's why. See what I'm saying? I told you that a while back. I said, that's why you don't, he sold all his XRP a week ago. He said it's over. That's the reason why you don't trust people in Hillfigure Shoes. Now, I'm not saying Hillfigure Shoes are bad. I wore them in high school. But now, today, as a middle-aged man, no, why would you wear Hillfigure Shoes? Unless you're a man of circumstance. And you don't take advice from men of circumstance, because they have to do what society gives them. They don't have a choice. You walk into Ross, you Ross, you see the Hillfigure Shoes, you buy them. Now, I've done that before, back when I didn't have no money. I'm be honest. But I wouldn't do that now, right? Even though I wear 16, I can't even decide, what shoes I wear a lot of times, because I got to take what they got. But I still have some sort of choice, right? I'm not going to just wear whatever's there. So I'm limited in what I can choose, but but still I choose it within that limitation. But when you wear Hillfigures, you just wear whatever the heck, whatever shows up in Ross. And then you style with it. You put a suit on. I mean, that's even worse. Like, I can see you just buying some golf shoes. I've done it before. Man, I need some golf shoes. Going to find some in Ross. That's different. Or basketball shoes. I've done that before. But when you think you're styling, you got a suit on, all matched up, and you got the Hillfigure shoes on, no, it doesn't work like that. So, market reaction, like we said, we've seen it's up 20%. Broader crypto market, positive outcome for Ripple has had a ripple effect on a broader cryptocurrency market, boosting overall market sentiment. Other cryptocurrencies have seen increased interest in price movements as investors gain confidence from Ripple's legal victory. The development suggests that regulatory clarity can significantly impact market dynamics and investor behavior. Consumer reactions. Retail and institutional investors have been reacting very positively over the last 2 hours, with many viewing Ripple's victory as a milestone, like we just talked about for the cryptocurrency industry. The surge in XRP's price has led to increased trading volumes and heightened interest in the token. Let me see where we're at right now. I want to save that. Yeah, so we're at 20%. You see what I'm saying? Is that right now what we're seeing is that the price is breaking through those. Let me see, do 1 day. Yeah, so you see the price is trying to break through those sell orders and the people trying to take profits and stuff. So I think it could be an entire day of this. Then we're going to see another steep impulse up. Then we're going to see that's how it's going to work. Is that it's going to be a steep impulse, 15, 20%. It's going to do some price discovery right then. People are selling, trying to get off, day traders or whatever, get washed out. Then we're going to see another steep impulse. We're going to keep seeing that over the next few weeks. And then once the overall crypto market moves into the bull cycle, which it will within the next month to 3 months, that's when we're going to see. That's when we're going to see XRP being carried in that bull run, also with the hype, also with the lost momentum that it should have had for years. All of it's going to be piled into this convergence of events, and that's where we're going to see it go up to $8, $10, $20, even past $20. The crypto world will be shocked when this happens, like they didn't know it was happening. All the insiders knew it. They bought it. They kept you away from it. This is all a big play to get the rich richer. Because you guys have been watching on top of it for the years, you're not going to miss it. So, let's move on. So last thing I want to talk about, consumer reactions. We talked about that last thing. And I'm going to open it for questions. I'm going to let you guys go. If you haven't, please like the video if you haven't done so, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Also, I'm going to post my, in the chat, I'm going to post my, no, XRP is not dead, Sal. I mean, I know you keep asking me that. It's not dead. It's just going through some hard times. I mean, I would just hold on to it. I can't tell you what to do, but I wouldn't sell it. But where do you buy XRP at? Somebody answer that question for him. There's a bunch of places. Last thing I want to talk about is crypto market reaction. So we say investor confidence, retail and institutional investors have reacted positively. We already talked about that, but the public's perception is that Ripple has positioned itself as resilient. This is what I've been saying for years, is that if they were able to win this lawsuit, it would put them in a position of power in the crypto industry. It would put them in a position that companies and organizations and banks will want to work with them because that regulatory hurdle is cleared. And if you work with Ethereum, if you work with any other crypto, it's not cleared yet. So you're a little afraid, because once you went through a lawsuit, you can't really they're not going to do another lawsuit on them. So it's over. They just tell them what they want them to see going forward. They pay the fine and it's over. So it gives a path to success now, that a lot of banks, institutions are going to want to come into that success, and they're going to want to be part of this because it's the only crypto in the world now that has this. And in banks and institutions, they would rather have clarity. And I remember I've been in crypto for 11 years, got in 2011, 13 years, I'm sorry. And when I was in crypto early on, I remember when a couple of years after I got into it, XRP came out. I hated XRP. I hated it with all my heart because I felt like it flew in the face of all of crypto being free and transparent and anonymous. And they were going to do all these things, and they were corporate and had a corporate structure. And for like 5 years, I hated XRP's guts. I hated them. Anytime anybody brought them up, I would just go nuts. And then one day, I'm at a conference. I'm talking to some banker, a crypto conference, and he's talking and whatever, and then he says, well, I can't use any of that stuff because, that's not regulated. I mean, it doesn't have this, it doesn't have that. It's nobody to call. There's no tech support. Then it hit me is that XRP is not for somebody like me who's a developer, used to be a white hat hacker, software security type, kind of a little bit wild, kind of geeky. It's not for me. It's for the corporate dudes that don't take risk. It's for the corporate dudes that are risk averse. It's for the corporate dudes who need to support and to call on people and have everything in a certain fashion. That's who XRP is for. And then it hit me, and I started investing in XRP. So it's not for me. It's for them. So, I don't let you guys ask any questions. Please like the video if you haven't done so already. And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already. So we got 1,000 people in here, but we got 535 likes. That's weird. We should have at least 1,000 likes in here. Will XRP flip Bitcoin? I doubt that. I think XRP will move back to the third position. What price did you buy? My average price on XRP is like 40 cents. It's not even that low. It's like 42, 43 cents. It's not as low as you think, because XRP really never dropped that low. And I've been buying it. I bought some at 75, bought some at $2, $3. You remember in 2017, I bought a bunch at $1, $2. So my average price is not as low as people think it is. It's probably closer to 50 cents, because I bought a bunch when it was a lot higher. At $1, $2, but as it's been down, I've kind of averaged down since then. But I'm not as low as a lot of other people. I just be honest with you. Some people are down at 15 cents, 20 cents. I'm not that low. My average price is not that low. Thank you, Kelly. Kel, I appreciate you. I didn't get any super chats this time. So like I said, if you ever subscribe to the channel, please do so. XRP is at 23. That's crazy. XRP is pretty low. Polygon's at 39 cents. Solana's still doing okay. Avalanche, 19. Francie says, you're the most accurate person I could ever encounter, especially with crypto. God bless you. Thank you, Francia. JD's Gems. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, Jay. I'm put make sure you follow me on x.com. I just put the link in the bio. Dave says, I appreciate you. Sandra, I appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. Like I said, you guys can get the super chats if you want to say thank you. I'd really appreciate that. Following you since 2020, 90% win rate. Appreciate you, James. Jaime. All right, well, I'll let you guys go for the day. I'm going to jump on later with Robert Croak, but it's going to be on Instagram at 8 o'clock. So I'm going to take a break until then. Hope you guys have a great day. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of the night, hopefully.